In one day, 2,000 lives, 300 pancreases, 600 kidneys, countless tendons, miles of intestine, endless skin, 800 eyes, a necropolis of bone, a river of blood, 100 hearts, 2,000 lives. In one day, my son had saved more people than I could in 100 straight days of hunting down criminals with iron fists. The day my son cut his hand instead of an apple, I was the happiest father in the world, because when he held his palms towards me, there I saw only a red stain on unbroken skin. My child will never be harmed. I was bursting with so much joy. I let him forgo his school and spend the entire day in the sky. He gripped my shoulders tight as I attempted to fly as high as I felt. Then, on his 12th birthday, his school bus crashed. When I got to the hospital, he hugged me tightly and told me everyone survived. Then, he said he had met the world, and it was bleeding, and he knew the best way he could help. The doctors called the initial tests a phenomenal success. Everything crafted with 100% success rate, with no risk of transmitting any disease. He was a universal donor. Then they informed me of what my son had not. His condition made it difficult to keep his body in operable state long enough for the acquisition process. They had to invent new machinery for the sole purpose of continuously cutting him open. And because his body metabolizes anesthesia too quickly, he has to fully suffer every pain in the tortuously long surgery process. At length, my boy tried to hide from me that he intended to spend the rest of his life in a permanent state of agonizing surgery, forsaking food, sleep, companionship, and all coherent thought about anything besides pain, for the benefit of strangers who won't even know that he exists. When the trial run ended and my son walked out of that room, alive but gaunt, and more exhausted than anyone should ever be, I embraced him like I would never let go. He weakly choked out a joke about breaking his bones, and I made a noise somewhere between a sob and a laugh. Despite the tears in our eyes, we smiled. I gripped him tighter. Over his shoulder I caught a glimpse of the machine, a monstrosity of wires and crooked metal joints tipped with gleaming points and spinning blades. I saw a faint blue glow of fire. I knew that the images of that machine tearing into my son, as he struggled not to whimper the way he does, would haunt me forever at night. I asked him a question. He answered, his voice stronger than what should have been possible. I looked once more into that room. Then I gazed into my boy's unwavering eyes. 100 hearts. I let him go.